Ever wondered why raising your first puppy feels like navigating a maze blindfolded? Don't worry, you're not alone, but fear not. In this video, I've got you covered with essential tips that will make life with your new furry friend a whole lot smoother. From tackling biting and chewing to mastering potty training and beyond, let's dive into some game-changing strategies that every new puppy parent needs to know. Number 1. Redirecting biting and chewing behaviors. I get it, raising your first puppy can be tough, but trust me, these tips will make things smoother for you. One of the most common hurdles for puppy parents is dealing with biting and chewing. Here's the lowdown. Puppies naturally explore the world with their mouths. Chewing and biting are normal behaviors as they learn about their surroundings. They're not trying to ruin your day or destroy your belongings intentionally. Instead of trying to completely stop these behaviors, guide them towards appropriate chew toys. When you're playing with your pup, keep a toy handy to protect your fingers. Opt for chew toys that are soft and safe for them to chew on. This approach not only redirects their attention but also satisfies their natural urge to chew. Instead of just saying no and ignoring their instincts, encourage them to chew on toys they enjoy. Here's a neat trick. If they're fixated on a stinky shoe they love to chew, try spreading a bit of peanut butter on their toy to grab their interest. This redirection technique helps them learn what's acceptable to chew and saves your belongings from becoming their chew targets. Number 2. Using barriers. Dealing with your puppy's chewing and biting behaviors through redirection can be quite effective. But when they're in the midst of a biting frenzy, it often feels like nothing can calm them down. This is where the strategic use of barriers becomes absolutely essential. I completely understand where you're coming from. You love your puppy and want them to feel completely at ease in your home. However, giving them free rein throughout the entire house can lead to numerous challenges in training and daily life. Just imagine this scenario. Your puppy suddenly starts going on a biting spree. Your immediate reaction is to step back and remove yourself from their reach to prevent any further nipping. But as any experienced puppy parent can attest, puppies are persistent. They'll follow you, attempting to nip at your heels along the way. It can definitely be a stressful situation. This is precisely why implementing practical solutions like using a well-placed baby gate or playpen is so invaluable. By setting up a physical barrier, you not only give yourself a moment to gather your thoughts but also provide your puppy with a designated space to calm down independently, engage with their toys, and redirect their energy. Using barriers isn't just about protecting yourself from playful bites. Consider what happens if your puppy develops a habit of chewing on furniture or other off-limits items. Instead of resorting to sprays and reprimands, the strategic placement of baby gates or confining them to puppy-proofed rooms can effectively prevent them from forming these undesirable habits. This approach not only safeguards your belongings but also teaches your puppy about boundaries and helps them understand what items are appropriate for chewing. Ultimately, utilizing barriers to manage your puppy's exploratory behaviors and redirect their focus is crucial, especially in fostering successful potty training habits. This brings us to the next essential tip in navigating the joys and challenges of raising a puppy. Number 3. Potty training. One thing I wish someone had emphasized to me is how frequent potty breaks are crucial when you're training a puppy. Here's the gist of potty training in a nutshell. Show them where they should go potty and prevent accidents where they shouldn't. It sounds straightforward, but trust me, it's not without its challenges. As a new puppy parent, one of the things that caught me off guard was the frequency of bathroom breaks. When you first bring them home, some people might suggest taking them out every hour or two, but for an 8-week-old puppy, that's often insufficient. If you're aiming for swift potty training success, you'll need to take them outside every 30 to 60 minutes. It may seem excessive, but avoiding indoor accidents and reinforcing outdoor habits speeds up the training process significantly. As your puppy grows older and becomes more accustomed to the routine, potty training itself becomes easier. However, new challenges arise, which brings us to our next point. Number 4. Physical and mental stimulation. Dealing with my puppy's boundless energy was perhaps the most challenging aspect of early puppyhood. While navigating the trials of potty training was daunting, that phase surprisingly flew by compared to the whirlwind of his playful antics. Picture him darting around the living room, gleefully nipping at our hands and feet, a blend of endearing and slightly overwhelming chaos. So how does one rein in such a spirited pup? One crucial lesson I discovered early on is the necessity of balancing mental stimulation with physical exertion. Despite our regular walks and engaging games like fetch and tug of war, I initially underestimated the importance of challenging his mind. What really made a difference was incorporating puzzle toys into our routine. Take, for instance, the Kong, a classic tool in the arsenal of puppy parents. Instead of simply feeding him meals, I stuffed the Kong with treats or his favorite morsels, added a dab of peanut butter, and froze it. This ingenious setup not only requires him to strategize and problem-solve to extract the goodies, but also keeps him thoroughly engaged and entertained. Another hit with my pup is the Kong Wobbler, a versatile treat dispensing toy that he thoroughly enjoys. Looking back, I now realize the missed opportunity of feeding him exclusively through these stimulating toys to provide mental exercise without unnecessary calories. Spending dedicated time each day on training exercises also proved invaluable in keeping his mind sharp and focused. One of the greatest advantages of mental exercise is its adaptability. You can easily incorporate it into your home routine, which is crucial during those early months when your puppy is still completing their vaccinations. Puzzle toys and structured training sessions not only challenge their intellect but also foster a more harmonious living environment with your furry companion. Number 5. Socialization. When it comes to exploring the world beyond your home, like taking leisurely walks, enjoying coffee shop outings, or mingling with other dogs, one of the most crucial aspects of raising a puppy is socialization. It's not just about getting them acquainted with other animals and people. It's also about introducing them to the sights, sounds, and everyday objects they'll encounter as adult dogs. This process is incredibly important because it helps prevent behavioral issues like aggression, fear, and anxiety, while fostering a sense of confidence and adaptability in your puppy as they grow. However, here's where things get tricky. The prime window for effective socialization is typically between 3 to 16 weeks of age. Coincidentally, this period overlaps with the time frame during which puppies are still completing their vaccinations. Many owners understandably worry about exposing their puppies to potential health risks by taking them outside during this critical phase. Despite these concerns, there are practical strategies you can employ to ensure your puppy gets the socialization they need without compromising their health. For instance, carrying your puppy in your arms during a walk through a bustling market allows them to experience various stimuli, such as different people, noises, and scents, while keeping them safe and secure. Similarly, placing them in a shopping cart during store visits lets them observe and interact with new environments and individuals from a protected vantage point. By actively engaging your puppy in diverse experiences during this early developmental period, you're not only nurturing their social skills but also laying the groundwork for a well-rounded, resilient adult dog who is comfortable and confident in various social settings. This proactive approach not only benefits their current well-being, but also sets them up for a lifetime of positive interactions and experiences. Number 6. Remaining patient. Introducing your puppy to new experiences can sometimes be daunting for them, and it's completely normal if they feel scared or unsure. When this happens, it's important to give them space and take things slowly. Baby steps are key. What seems routine to us, like taking a bath or riding in the car, can be overwhelming for puppies who are still learning to navigate the human world. Let me share a story that illustrates this well. A friend of mine had a puppy who was absolutely terrified of meeting new people. Instead of hoping the puppy would eventually get used to it, my friend decided to break down the socialization process into small, manageable steps. Initially, they started by inviting a single familiar friend over and keeping the puppy at a comfortable distance, offering treats and praise whenever the puppy showed curiosity without fear. Gradually, they increased the number of visitors and decreased the distance, always ensuring the puppy felt safe and in control. Over time, the puppy learned to associate new people with positive experiences, and now he greets visitors with enthusiasm and confidence. This approach of gradual exposure and positive reinforcement can be applied to various aspects of puppy training, such as getting them comfortable with grooming routines, exploring new environments, or introducing them to other animals. It requires patience and consistency, but it's incredibly effective in helping your puppy build confidence and adapt to the world around them. And that's why one of the most valuable lessons I've learned in raising a puppy is the importance of being patient and supportive throughout their learning journey. Number 7. Take plenty of photos and videos. I know it might sound cliche, but trust me on this. The puppy phase flies by. Before you realize it, they'll be fully potty trained and all grown up. Those days of constant peeing accidents and playful nips will soon become memories. So even when it feels like chaos with them peeing indoors and chewing on everything, remember it's temporary. Believe it or not, you'll actually miss this puppy phase once it's over. Reflecting on my own journey, one of my biggest regrets was not recording more videos. Seeing how they've grown from a playful pup into a more composed adult, well, most of the time, really brings back memories. Your lively, clumsy puppy will soon become more coordinated. While photos capture moments, videos truly capture their quirky movements and antics. It's a reminder to not just snap pictures but also record videos, because those moments are priceless. This was one of my greatest oversights with my puppy. And that wraps up today's video. If you found the content enjoyable and informative, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.